This mystical story happened to my family several years ago. At that time, we lived in a small town in a private house. But, unfortunately, we did not have a plot of land because the neighboring houses were as close as possible to one another. I was just a little girl at the time. I remember that our family was always unlucky, as if we were haunted by bad luck all the time. Dad was drinking, and Mom couldn't find a steady job. But everything would not have been so sad if one day there was not a constant knocking on the window. The most interesting thing was that the windows faced the yard, but there was nobody on the street at the time of the mysterious knocking, and it never stopped. To live in such an environment was unbearable, nothing worked out, and it was frankly scary. My mother decided to go to a fortune teller. The woman asked her mother for a picture of the territory. The picture was of me and my neighbors and showed a piece of the property. The fortune teller said that in the old days a large area of our street belonged to a rich lady. In order to get as much money as possible, she started building houses on the property. During the revolution, the property was taken from the woman and she cursed it. Many years later, and of course, they were bought back. And so it turned out that my family started to live in this house. Another fortune teller said that on the photo one could see a silhouette of this woman, the former owner of the estate. Her soul cannot calm down in any way, it wanders around the territory and makes various mischief. Fortune teller advised to leave the house as soon as possible, which we soon did. Now the house is divided into two halves. Two new families live there. In one lives a single mother with two children, in the other, a young married couple. What's interesting, they have nothing but problems either. In the first case, the mother slaves away on her son, who can earn his own money, in the other, constant drinking and fighting. I do not know if the former owner is really to blame for the misfortunes, but such a story really happened.